Hi students, let us review together what you have learned about Chapter 1, Sound. When we hear a sound, it means the source of the sound is moving back and forth. This kind of movement, we call it a vibration. So, a vibration is a movement back and forth. When there is sound, there's always a movement or a vibration. So, vibration causes sound. Vibration can be made by plucking, rubbing, blowing, and hitting. When a guitarist plucking the string, it will make a vibration. When a violinist rubbing the violin with the bow, it will make a vibration and produce a sound. When other musician blowing a flute or hitting the drum, it also will produce a sound. But how does the sound travel so we can hear it? Look at the picture here. If a still water gets disturbed, it will make ripples like what you have seen in the video. Sound also makes ripples in the air, but these kind of ripples, we can't see them. Sound waves go out from the source to all directions, and eventually, after a moment, it will stop. Things around us can absorb or reflect the sound. Some things can absorb sounds such as carpet, wall covering, and curtains. The things that are rough, uneven, and soft can absorb the sound waves easily. But other things can reflect the sound, or it will make the sound bounce back, such as wall or metal surface. The things that are flat and hard can reflect the sound waves easily. If the sound waves bounce back well enough so we can hear it, we call it an echo. In this lesson, we will finding out more about sound. So you know that sound can travel through the air. But can the sound also travel through another kind of matter? From your experiment that you have done before, you have found out that sound waves also can travel through another kind of matter. It can travel through solids, liquids, or gases. The sound wave can travel through a piece of wood, also a metal rod, which is solid. It also can travel through a glass of water. The water is a kind of liquid. And when you are talking to another person in a room, your voice can travel through the air, which is gases. So, sound waves can travel through solids, liquids, and gases. And when the sound travels through solid, liquids, and gases, the sound will travel fastest through solids, slowly through liquids, and even more slowly through gases. You also have learned about ear and hearing. Let us recap what you have learned about our ear and hearing. So this is our ears. This is the part of our ears. Our ears divided into three main areas. We have our outer ear, the blue part in here, start with the auricle until the ear canal. And then we have our middle ear, the light brown part here. It starts with the eardrum until the semicircular ducts. And also we have our inner ear, the darker brown part in here. It contains cochlea and our nerve. So once again, our ears divided into three main parts: outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Let us learn more about each area of our ears. So our outer ear, it has auricle, earlobe, and ear canal. Auricle is made of cartilage. Our earlobe, it doesn't have any cartilage in it. That's why for girls, we can put an earrings on it. And our ear canal is the canal inside of our ear. Let us look again into the picture. Here is the auricle. This is the part of the earlobe, and this is the ear canal. Sometimes there is some dirt inside the ear canal. That's why we need to clean it regularly. Ask your parents to help you to clean your ears. And for the middle ear, we have our eardrum and tiny bones inside. This eardrum is made of a thin membrane. It is located at the end of the ear canal. And for the tiny bones, we have three small bones, which is the smallest bones inside our body. Have you ever imagined that we have bones inside our ears? Let us look again at the picture. This is our eardrum, the thin membrane, and this is the bones inside our middle ear. Next, our inner ear. Inside our inner ear, it has cochlea and nerves. The shape of cochlea looks like a snail, and it has liquids inside. And for our nerve will bring the message into the brain. Let us look into the picture one more time. The function of our outer ear is to bring the sound wave from our surrounding into our ears. It will go through the auditory canal or the ear canal, and then the sound wave will vibrate the eardrum. So the function of the middle ear is to continue the vibration. The eardrum will vibrate, and then the vibration will continue through the small bones in here and goes through the inner ear. And inside our inner ear, the vibration will be converted into a message. We call it an impulse, and the nerve will bring this message into the brain. And then our brain will decide what kind of voice that we just heard. Once again, our ear is divided into three main parts: outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. The function for each part: the outer ear is to collect the sound wave, the middle ear will continue the vibration, and our inner ear will convert the vibration into a message and bring it to the brain. So through our ears, we heard any kind of sound every single day. Sometimes we hear some sound that are high, and sometimes we hear the sound that are low and deep. Can you give example each? The highness and lowness of a sound is called pitch. Large or thick things vibrate more slowly, so it will produce a lower pitch of sound. For example, the sound that happened when there is an earthquake. It is a lower pitch of sound. Or the lion's voice. It is a lower pitch of sound. But small or thin things will vibrate more rapidly or quickly, so they will produce a higher pitch of sound. For example, the sound of a mouse or children's voice. It is a higher pitch sound. Some sounds are too high or too loud for our ears. Can you give an example? Rock music, jackhammers, and big machine are bad for the eardrum. People who are around such sound for a long time often lose some of their hearing. But there are some sounds which are relaxing. It is a pleasing sound. Some people think ocean waves make a pleasing sound. Can you give an example of a pleasing sound that you like to hear? Maybe your parents' lullaby? Or a music that you like to hear? Too much of a loud or harsh sound can hurt the eardrum. Sometimes the eardrum never heals. So children, after we have learned all of this about sound, I hope you also will take care of your ears. Can you do that? That's all we have learned about sound. So see you on the next chapter. Bye.